We had a lot of action on Tesla stock today. We closed at 258.02, up $3.61. Post-market, we seem to be down by 50 cents. So let's take a look at what we have on the chart. We are going to move right away on the 1-hour chart to understand how things happened today. So we had the first hour of the day. First hour of the day, we opened higher. Things were looking good. Then boom. Look at this. We broke and closed below our congestion zone support. Remember, we had this congestion zone support between 251.33 and 260.25 right there. So the stock was zigzagging between the two. So we exceeded ourselves temporarily during the first hour, but then we came back up. And then at 1:30, we had a nice green candle. Then for the past 2 hours, the last two candles, we came down. We have a little bit of a wick right here. So this is indicating that there is still some upward movement a little bit that we could be having, but we have not gained back to 65.32. So if we go back on the daily chart, in terms of the daily chart, we are still pretty much where we were. We are down $3. So, this is not very significant. And this little bit of a wick was just a temporary thing, and we closed back above. So the congestion zone is still intact. We are still waiting for the delivery numbers. So Tesla has not released those numbers yet. So depending on what is going to happen there at the deliveries, we could get a little bit of a pump that would bring us above 265.32. That remains to be seen. Because in the past delivery numbers, even though they were pretty good, sometimes it did not have much effect on the stock because what is really important is what is going to happen at the earnings. And at the earnings, this is going to happen on Wednesday, October 16th. And this is what people really want to see: revenues and profits. So delivery numbers are just a proxy to let us indicate that maybe things are going to go good. So yes, if we have some delivery numbers, at 500,000, then that might have an impact. But if we have delivery numbers at 474,000, then this is just 4,000 above what was expected. So this might not have much of an impact. Let's take a look at the VIX. So VIX is climbing a lot. So we are up 15% with the VIX, up 2.55. So now we are getting close to 19 and 20. And my old technical analysis teacher in the past, who has a fund, he used to tell me, when the VIX comes to 20, I pretty much get out of everything. I just stay on the sideline. So VIX is getting close. VIX is at 19.27. So this is a concern. This is a concern today. And if we take a look at the 1-hour chart, we had a big move up on the first hour of the day. This is what scared pretty much everybody in the stock market. Then things stabilized a little bit, but things are not where they were yesterday. We are not back to where we were yesterday. So why is that? Well, we had some numbers that came in. We had some numbers, and we are going to get numbers all week, except tomorrow. Big important numbers are coming all week. So there's the ISM manufacturing PMI, which came out at 47.2. The forecast was 48.3. This point to a contraction in the manufacturing sector, which now extended for 6 straight months. Demand continues to be weak. Output declined. Inputs stayed accommodative. This is indication of a little bit of a slowdown in the manufacturing. So the economy is slowing down a little bit. That scared some people, or that enticed some short sellers to try and make a few bucks on the way down. In terms of the job openings, we had more job openings. We were expecting 765 million. And we had 8 million. So this is rising. This is pretty much the opposite of the first one, economy is contracting, but yet more jobs opening. So that's a little bit of a dichotomy right there. And for the rest of the week, we are going to get the non-farm payrolls and the unemployment rate also that are going to be quite important. So what is important for us is to look at the VIX. Look at the VIX and watch it like a hawk. When VIX is going higher, we should be concerned. We should be concerned and we should protect what we have. Myself, in terms of Tesla, the way I handled it, I had the stop loss a little bit below 251 because we were going higher and higher yesterday. I had increased my stop loss to be just below 255 right here. So I had set the stop loss there and I got stopped out. I got stopped out on the first hour and I have yet to get back in. So I'm not yet back in. And if we start breaking 250.25 tomorrow, hopefully it won't just, break super high, super fast. With a big VIX like this, the chances of that happening are a little bit lower. But nothing's perfect. Sometimes your stop loss gets triggered and you are happy because the stock is tanking. And sometimes it gets triggered and things are just moving away. So nothing is perfect in the stock market. So Dow Jones, we had broken above 42,289. So we are seeing a little bit of weakening. I will adjust the congestion zone just to make sure that we are above all those candles. So I'm going to move it 42,343. S&P 500 back to support 57.20. We went a little bit below, but we are coming back above. This is not too bad. We are still above the 21-day moving average. We are still above our support. So far, so good. NASDAQ, a little bit of weakening. So we have lost 19,938. So this is now a resistance. We are now touching perfectly the moving average. So we'll see if we bounce on that or if we cave in a little bit further. If you want to be notified of the buy alerts I will see or the sell alerts I will see on all the stocks we use to watch during the daily videos, I invite you to join my buy alerts membership tier, where I am going to show you these buy alerts right here. And if you are part of my community, you get the buy alerts and you get a special Discord server where I interact almost every day, but several times a week, keeping you posted of things I learn on the internet. My all-encompassive checklist is also on that Discord server. We can share great companies that have great potential for which I will do technical analysis on. And I am going to put important information about trading strategies. This is a nice place where like-minded individuals can contribute together to make money. Thank you very much for watching. Thank you for liking, commenting, subscribing. If you like what I do, you can become a YouTube member. Click on my TradingView affiliate link. I'm going to wish you a great evening. We are going to talk tomorrow, and I'm going to tell you à la prochaine.